can you tell us some tips about remote working? How do you think it can be made more effective?
Communication is definitely the key for any remote work. As you may imagine, everything takes a little while longer, especially if you're going through emails. So one thing that could take a couple of minutes, which is, oh, you're doing this, look, it's not exactly this, maybe try this out, or go in this direction, and it would be a fairly quick exchange. Or some questions that someone might have, it's oh, Diogo, can you tell me this, and I'll just answer. Now, if it were, as I know several people are doing, just only through email to better manage your work, your work log, it won't be enough, because one question like that, instead of taking a couple of minutes to sort out, takes 1 day or 2 days, because you're replying and then you're getting a rebuttal, a counter reply to that, and that slows down the process a lot. So one thing that we went through was Atlassian Jira. So it's a way of scheduling and doing short bursts of work through. Currently, we are doing weekly bursts of work, and then at the beginning of the week, just reviewing everything. And that software changed a lot of dynamic. We didn't use that. We used a similar thing, but lighter in a way. But with the remote work, we needed a very complete tool. So I would definitely suggest something along the lines of Jira as a mechanism to keep everyone on top of what's happening during development. That's definitely important. Then another thing that we are doing is, besides the scheduled meetings to review the work from the previous week, and to see what's going to be planned for the next week, we are also doing on Wednesdays and on Fridays, right in the morning. In a way, it's not a meeting. There's no objective. It's just a kind of a breakfast kind of thing. You just bring your own coffee and talk. We gossip about Elon Musk's name, child name, with that very hard to pronounce name, and other things. Just having a little more of a human moment, and talking of things that we find curious, or we want to tell about the latest game that we are playing, or anything. And so we reserve at least half an hour for those moments. Because if you don't feel that you are working with other people, you're just sending and receiving tasks, it loses the human touch very, very fast. And I see that, for me at least, the productivity goes down really, really fast if you lose that component. So yeah, communicate in the best way that you can with your team, with everyone that you work with. I'm not saying that you need to use Jira, or you need to use Slack, or you need to use just email. Whatever works. If you like to use Skype, just use Skype. But it is very important. It's absolutely essential to be able to keep a frequent contact. And it's not about micromanagement. It's not about, what are you doing? No, it's about, okay, I'm doing this. Usually I bring it from a self perspective, and the others will do as well. And it works and flows fairly natural. Yeah, for us at least.